Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Edgar from Solo Marketer here, and in this video I want to quickly show you how to manage your members in Skool. And basically we will overview the members and leaderboard sections, kind of a two at the same time, and then and how to properly utilize them. So yeah, just to start it off, you can see the sections up top. I did videos, 3 videos already about how to set up your community, your courses, your calendar, how it all connects together, all that stuff. And now we're at the members section. So over here, some of the things are pretty obvious. You have a list of members, right? All your active members, all the members that are canceling, right? The members that are we're paying members, and let's say they canceled, so they're running out their last, subscription, right? Churned, people who were part of your membership, now they're not, right? This is kind of like an archived list, so to say. And also banned, obviously, people that you can just, completely take out. For example, you click on this one, right? There's like this is the admin, right? And this is like just a contact who's not an admin. You can ban them, right? You can click on the membership icon. Over here, you can change the role, obviously. What courses they have access to, pretty straightforward as well. But most importantly, yeah, you can just remove them, or if they're a pest, they keep coming back, you can just ban them. So whoever is under that email, they're not going to be able to come back to this group. Yeah, those are pretty straightforward. Filter. Again, filter, you can kind of just narrow down your search. You can just kind of see the admins, or maybe there's like a distinction between monthly and annual, right? And then all this stuff, yeah, maybe you want to just see the paid members. Maybe you want to reach out to them, right? There's like a chat button. You can message them here. So let's say this is a member. You can just chat with them. See, I sent a test message already. There we go. You can just send them a message, attachment, emojis, all that stuff, right? So that's, again, this option is available by default, but any member of any group, they can disable the DM option, right? So by default, it's on. There's no option to just turn it off for the whole group. But as the end user, you can disable it for yourself. Nobody can reach out to you. So here's how you do it. So let's say, yeah, you just any end user, you don't want anyone to message you, click on here. And then click on settings over here up top, and then you click on chat, and here you can switch the chat off. You don't want anyone to reach out to you, right? So these are pretty simple. It's pretty quick. I'm just going to turn them on for now. But yeah, this is essentially who can message me, right? Besides that, there's also the export option. The good thing is, that's kind of always the big thing that you might hear, that you own your mailing list, right? And this is kind of similar, right? This is your contact list, and you can export it as a CSV file. So once you press this button, it just automatically sends that CSV file of all your members. It downloads it on your computer, right? With their name, email, all that stuff. You want to have that list because you can go to a different platform, right? In case anything happens to Skool, for example, you can still utilize that list. You can just, upload it on a different similar platform or CRM. So the export function, I would say at least once a month, export your members in this case, or leads, whatever you want to call them. That's a good practice, and it's literally one click. There's also, obviously, as you can see, you can invite people. So again, as everything with Skool, straightforward. You can either copy your link wherever you want to copy it, right, to promote it. And this will essentially just open your about page, which we might talk about in the next video, I think. But this is, there's like an image video or like a gallery of images, and more information down below on what this group is about. And there's like resource links, but that's basically like your landing page, right? That you can promote to other people, as opposed to like a sales page, right? It's going to look like this, and it's pretty standard, and all the basic information is in here. So that's, that's kind of, you can promote it that way, or you can actually just kind of put in the person's email address in here and invite somebody. I don't know, somebody asks you, for example, hey, can you invite me to your group, right? Here's my email. And you just put it in here and click send, and they receive an automated email. And yeah, also if you have a mailing list, let's say 2,000 people, right? You can just kind of import that list and send out an invite email to these people. Hey, do you want to join my free group, paid group, whatever group, right? So this is really simple as well. That same CSV format, which is kind of essentially like an Excel sheet, if you don't know what it is just, a sheet that kind of lists all the names, emails, any other information if there's any there. And Zapier integration, you can do some third-party stuff that's not like, there's no direct integrations for that here. So you can do stuff like if they sign up on ClickFunnels, Kartra, wherever, you can probably, I haven't tested, but you can probably do an integration. If they sign up there, they also get an invite to join this group, right? For example. So again, I haven't tested that too much. Zapier there's a whole world of possibilities, but that's how it usually works, right? So this is kind of more advanced. Usually people don't need it, but it provides you a lot more flexibility. So let's go back. Let's just click on somewhere on the side. Another important thing, this is kind of related to the activity of your group members. You want to check on settings and plugins. Just a couple random notes on what more you can do to kind of change the interaction level of kind of like what people have what capabilities. So obviously you can have the unlock chat at level 2. So this is for people who, we'll talk about levels in a second, but this is for people who just, come in, they just spam right away. No, you want to give the chat ability to people who actually provide valuable content that's liked, and then they can unlock that ability. It kind of gives, they have at least some credibility. They show some sort of proactivity as opposed to just coming in, spamming away, right, to everyone they can, just kind of, and then, being kicked out. So this is a good one. I would highly recommend it. Definitely switch it on. So if you click on edit over here, if you click on it, there's kind of a delay in the toggle. It's kind of awkward. The first time I tried, I kept on clicking on it and it's just weird. So yeah, if you click on it, there's like a 2-second delay and then it switches on or off. So don't be confused if it just doesn't switch for a couple seconds. I got really frustrated the first time. Maybe it's just me. Unlock posting at level 2. This one is vital as well. This is basically, if you turn this on, then people who, again, they can reply to comments, but they can't post their own thing. Again, spammers, right? You want some people with credibility that have shown to provide value that people liked. You want those people to post. So this kind of, safeguards that as well. Not to crazy extent. I wish you could pick like a level 3 or level 4 as well. Just have those options, but level 2 is a good start as well. Just to not allow fresh people coming in to just comment right away, especially if it's a free group, you're just kind of inviting whoever or people discover you. You kind of want to limit, all this kind of easy access to your community from these strangers. A couple more, you can auto DM your new members. Once they join, they get an automatic message, right? So if we click on edit, these are like autofill. And also, you can just type in more. You can introduce to yourself, but keep in mind there's a 300 character limit. You can preview it here, I guess, as well. So that's kind of, just kind of gives a nice introduction to you. Maybe there's a call to action. I don't know, check out my YouTube channel, check out this, check out that. Maybe there's something that you want to really bring up immediately, or maybe a thing you promised if they join the group. There's like one thing that you, like a special spreadsheet, for example, that you can post that link in here. And here you can see some comments below. It will be sent within 1 to 5 minutes. If there's already been a conversation, then we won't send the message because there's kind of no introduction needed at that point if you already talked to this person. So that's kind of a good thing. And you can personalize the message with the name and group name, kind of custom fields, I guess you can call them that. So before we go to the levels and leaderboards, I guess another one is a metrics section. You can check it out here. Just kind of how many people are joining, how many of them are active. This one is pretty straightforward as well. There's not much when it comes to analytics with this group, but it's just kind of, it's good to keep track of how many members, like the ratio between active members and total members, just to assess how healthy your group is, how active it is. If it's a low ratio, to, I don't know, 10, 20%, whatever, that's probably not good. And then, you make an effort to increase that activity with different methods. So let's go back. So then there's also the leaderboard section, right? You can see there's a bunch of stuff. There's levels based on people interacting with your group and receiving likes for those interactions. And each like is 1 point. If you click on here, so that's essentially if they post or if they comment on someone else's post, like a response or whatever, for each like, they get a point, right? And remember, level 2. So they need to receive at least 5 likes to their stuff that they've been kind of, I guess mostly it's their responses since we limit posting for level 1, right? So in this case, they would be responding, helping others. Somebody asks a question in a group, they help, and then they receive a bunch of likes. As soon as they receive 5, they can post, value posts, share their own experience, whatever, right? And then receive more likes and go up levels. And you can also, if you saw the classroom video, you can also incentivize people to be more active, and then at a certain level, they can get access to certain courses, right? Let's say you can promise them at level 5, which is 155 points or likes for their posts, they can receive automated access to a course. So that can be kind of connected, and you kind of be upfront, you let people know, and they can keep that in mind as that kind of motivates them to interact even more. They're maybe not as selfish or not just lurking around. They want access to this course, and then they kind of try to accumulate these points by actually providing value in the group. And here you can see also, there's obviously nothing here. This is like just a test group. Here you can see as people start interacting, accumulating these points, you can see their leaderboards. That's another way to kind of, some people are more competitive. Some people don't care, but some people are actually, this gives them more motivation. They're third place, but they want to be first place. So, that also drives up the engagement of the group, which is kind of the whole point. And that basically drives them up the levels. Here you can see, again, each member, as you click on them, you can see their levels as well, but you can see as they progress through the levels, you can see the percentage, how many people are, members of this level, and you can actually rename these levels. If you see the gear icon here, if you click on it, you can rename them, right? Level 1, let's say it's something like, I don't know, rookie, right? Level 2, we can rename it as, what is it, sophomore. Did I spell it right? Probably. So you can just rename them like this. Let's go back, right? We give them names. So based on the theme or whatever your group is about, your community, you can give them names just to kind of, it's more, I don't know, it's less bland as opposed to just level 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, one of the ways to kind of gamify it all and make it just kind of more interesting. To incentivize people to get to like a gold level, or I don't know, whatever else there might be, a master, or whatever the theme is of your group. But yeah, that's kind of just to tie it all back together. Here are all the members. You can also, I guess I forgot to mention it, as a member yourself, this is me. If I click on my own profile, in this case, right, I can edit my own profile as well. So as people click on it, they can see like my activity levels, what groups I'm part of, and they can also see like my bio, and just over here, if we click on edit profile, there's obviously first name, last name, bio, and it can be like DM me for, I don't know, for this, right? For the free consultation, whatever it is. Location, the Myers-Briggs, as far as I know, that's like a personality test. One of the different types there is. I don't know, DISC, Colby, whatever else there is. It's just, this is one of them. And social links, Instagram, website, whatever, that kind of shows up at the very bottom. Not really noticeable, those icons, but still it's good. And and members can see what kind of groups you're part of. Maybe some groups you want to hide, so this is also a possibility to switch them on and off. And obviously, you need to save it in the end. This is the overview. Make sure to really focus on a leaderboard and kind of emphasizing and incentivizing people. A lot of people might be motivated by kind of going up the ranks, like I said before, by giving them access to specific courses or events as well, which the calendar events, which I think I touched upon. Let's say you can set up an event that shows up in their calendar if only they're level 5 or higher, right? But you also make sure that the whole group knows about this and kind of motivate them to get to that level so they can get access to like specific, I don't know, coaching calls or online events or whatever. If they're more active group members, that's another way to incentivize activity, but really value-based activity, because people are not just going to like anything, right? Just everything. It needs to be valuable content. So make sure to kind of tie the leaderboards and all this together as a way to motivate people. If you found this video valuable, make sure to check out the full back to school training playlist at the end of this video. It's going to show up somewhere on the screen where I show you every aspect of creating your own community on Skool. I kind of go through each section separately and then just kind of explaining how they tie together as well. And once you're ready, click on down below, 14-day trial, test all this stuff, play the video a second time, whatever, and kind of try to set it all up and manage and just see how everything works. It took me about, I don't know, between maybe 1 to 2 hours to kind of get used to everything. It's not a complicated platform, just to kind of get used to it. Obviously, to master all the, kind of the management of the group, that's a skill in itself. But to actually learn this tool, this platform, 1 to 2 hours should be fine. If it's longer, don't worry. But just for like comparison's sake, that's how long it took me. But if it takes you, 5 hours, it's fine. But yeah, just gonna go and check out the 14-day free trial. You can always cancel, and check out the playlist that's going to show up on the screen right now, just to kind of see all overview of every single section. And yeah, with that out of the way, hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.